These women are so entitled and just overpaid.
This WNBA All-Star Weekend was disgusting.
When you give people things they haven't earned, this is what you're going to get.
On Saturday night, the WNBA threw the biggest party in its history, with record crowds showing up. The WNBA All-Star Game invited more fans than its NBA equivalent this year, but then somehow, it just forgot how to play. 19,783 people packed the United Center in Chicago, the largest crowd that has ever watched a WNBA All-Star Game in person. Inside the arena, Michael Jordan made famous. The stars were all there. The cameras were all there. What was expected to be a spectacle in shooting turned out to be a humiliation in front of tens of thousands.
Imagine having your family travel across the country to see you attempt to play basketball in Chicago, or as Angel Reese used to call it, home sweet home.
Asia Wilson is laughing at her like, how did you even do that?
This was supposed to be a victory lap. Instead, it became the clip everyone used to laugh at the league. So how did the WNBA fumble the biggest night it has ever had and lose most of the credibility that it struggled to build? Here's the setup, and it's the whole point. The WNBA has never been bigger. The salary cap just leapt from around $1.5 million to roughly $7 million, off a new media deal worth billions. The names are household now. Clark, Beckers, Asia Wilson, Angel Reese. Clark met Barack Obama that weekend, signature shoes sold out, and the players' contract fight with the league kept the sport on the front page. This league walked into Saturday with more eyes, more money, and more leverage than any point in its life. And then it played the game. Team Spoon won 129 to 122, the kind of score that only happens when nobody is really guarding anybody. There were 3 block shots the entire night, and Asia Wilson, a 4-time MVP, essentially apologized for one of them.
Getting the and then saying, hey, I wasn't even trying.
Because why bother contesting a shot in a game like this? Open layups clanged off the rim, a lowlight reel pulled millions of views inside a day, the tape said it all. I'm not exaggerating any of this. See for yourself. 10 seconds is all it takes. Watch this run of wide open bricks, and just clock how it makes you feel. But a bad game is one thing. What it exposed is the real story. If you watched closely, exactly one player looked like she cared. Caitlin Clark scored 11 points in the first 5 minutes, jumping passing lanes, actually playing defense. Then at halftime, she went on live television and as gently as she could, asked her fellow All-Stars to give the fans who paid real money more than a slow walk.
These fans, like, they pay a lot of money to get in the door. Like, let's not just walk around. Like, we don't need to go 100%, but like, let's pick it up and have some fun for them.
How strange is that? The one player most responsible for this entire boom was the only one visibly competing, and she had to say it out loud, on air, in front of everybody. And that points at a muffled truth. So much of what makes this league feel enormous right now is the stuff other than basketball. It's Caitlin Clark. It's the drama, the feuds, the fight over money, the storylines. Strip all of that away, and this abysmal Saturday is what's left. The All-Star Game accidentally ran that experiment with no stakes and just the product. And the product couldn't carry the night alone. That's scary. Now, to be fair, All-Star Games are soft in every league. The NBA's got so lifeless they had to blow up the entire format to save it, but it still lands differently for the WNBA. Because the NBA can shrug off a lazy night. It has 75 years of equity in the bank, and the WNBA hasn't earned that benefit of the doubt yet. It's still turning first-time viewers into lifelong fans, one game at a time. And those are exactly the people who tuned in on Saturday. Not the diehards, but the casuals the league has spent 2 years and billions of dollars chasing. Their first real taste of all-star basketball was watching millionaires walk through it. The hidden cost of growing this fast. The bigger the audience, the more a flat night costs. This was the biggest audience the WNBA has ever pulled together. Oh, and it does arrive at the worst possible moment. This is a league mid-war to be paid more and respected more. Booing its own commissioner, wearing the demand across its chest. A fair fight to pick. But when you're asking the world to treat you like a major product, your biggest stage is the exact place you have to prove you are one. You don't get to demand everyone watch, then not show up on the night they do. So let's be clear about what this is and what it isn't. The WNBA isn't dying. The growth is there, and the players earned every inch of it. But growth carried by one superstar and a mountain of off-court noise balanced on top of a product that no-showed on its biggest night, it's a warning. The whole world is finally watching this league, and there is nowhere left to hide. Fix what happens on the floor and all of this attention stays a gift.